Howdy, howdy, friends. It's time for Geology with Jerry, and this is the second in a series of a series, and we got a couple of new specimens for you today. But specimens, I just don't like that word. It sounds kind of so I'm going to change it to sample. At least it sounds tastier. So our first one here, they tell me this is copper, blue copper, but to me it would have been more to the point, just name it bluer. So that's my idea. And the second thing is this little beauty here I found. I about did a flip when I found it out there, and this you know that at the pharmacy where they have that emblem of like a coffee cup and a little spoon thingy in there. Well, this that goes back to, like, you know, long ago, ancient antiquity time, and this is what the locals would grind their stuff up with. This is the mortar, and then the other part is the piston for smashing stuff, and they'd grind up their grain and seeds and probably hemp and pesto. And then on to the big thing for the program today is my new discovery. It's a method of dating this the material that you're collecting, and you know, the old method is it's called spectro something. Anyhow, it's an analysis program that tells you how old something is or what it's made out of, but it's really time consuming, and it's just way beyond the, you know, normal people like you and me that can afford something like that. So I've come up with a cheap, simple, something you can do at home process. And so here's what we do. You got your pot, and you got your specimen. In this case, it would be the mastodon marrow. Now we're going to scrape some of that out. Just scrape some of that into your pot, like that, and then 2 unequal parts of water and hydrogen peroxide. That hydrogen peroxide, that really gives it the kick, you know. It's because, if you didn't know, that's rocket fuel. And then there's one little catalyst part. It's Bud Light lime. I don't know what's in it, but, you know, probably some sort of acid or something, but it really does the trick. So you just got to use a little bit, because, yeah, you don't want that to go to waste. So, and then you heat it up. And I don't have my Bunsen burner here with me, so you would just have to kind of pretend, you know, and you heat it up to boiling, and you get it boiling for about 10 minutes. Anyhow, and you cover it with this super cooled plate that you had in the freezer, super cooled, and then those vapors and the particles that have been changed, they condense onto the bottom of this plate, and after about a minute, you gotta take the plate off, otherwise it'll remelt. And you take the plate off, and you look at the droplets. See, the droplets are be a color, and you take this, and then we use my handy dandy chart here to find the age of this bone marrow. And so you got your spectrum from the sunlight, you know, like they use in astronomical testing stuff, that they run the light from the stars through a prism, and it comes out in all these colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And that comes up with Roy G. Biv. That's how you remember Roy G. Biv. So the oldest one is the red. That's 500 million years old, and then the youngest is 10,000. And you know, there's an error factor of 5 million years, you know, plus or minus 5 million years there. So that I came up with on the mastodon marrow is the violet. It's 10,000 years old, you know, plus or minus 5 million years. So kind of narrowed that down. And the process, I named it agua cracking. What was it? Agua cracking something. Agua thermal cracking analysis. ATCHA. Yeah, ATCHA. So, you know, I'm gonna have to, you know, it took longer to come up with the name ATCHA than the actual discovery. But yeah, you know, the beauty of this is it's just so simple. You can do it at home. Just take your time, use my instructions here, and it'll work out for you. And I know that you've got, you know, like, there's probably some shoes in your wife's closet that have been there for, you can't even remember how long, and that, you know, that could work out for you for checking that out. So that does it for our show today, and thanks for watching.